Morning. Yes, I'm in my closet. Let's just get that out of the way. Next confession. Didn't feel like this today. Didn't feel like I had anything that would help anybody in any way. It was a morning of what's going on? Holler if you've had the same. Like, you can just get it. You can be right there. And then the next day wake up and like, what happened? Today was one. So I just came to me to share with you my Facebook memories. It's pretty much the only thing I really love about Facebook is the memories of the year before on this day and the year before. And today, I've shared this every day for probably 5 years now. It is a video, and I'm so excited about it every year. And I'm so excited because it always speaks to my heart. And I realize nobody probably even watches it. I get 1, maybe 2 that it shows viewed it. And I'm like, what is it, Lord? And it triggered me this morning to remember what he had showed my heart a long time ago. My mom and dad, if you knew, well, especially my dad, if you knew my dad, he made copies of every DVD and CD that touched his heart, and he gave them to everybody. My mom got books. Whatever book blew her away, she wanted people to know. She wanted people to be inspired, and they'd get sad and be like, nobody's listening to them. Nobody is reading them, and just why? And I remember just hitting me one day because, of course, I got like that, and I made CDs and copies and all that. I mean, heck, I'm sitting here. I just want to share what the Lord is doing in our lives because it blows your heart open without His goodness. And it just hit me one day of, we are the only Bible some people will ever read. And what blows us away and brings us closer to God's heart sometimes is so that we can share it with people because God's put them in our life, not necessarily the life of the people we heard it from. And so I kind of quit giving CDs and DVDs out as much. I have hundreds, I'm not going to lie, and I would give them to anybody. But I feel like he reminded me that, Lisa, I'm giving you a voice. I'm teaching you who I am. I'm all of these things that you have learned. Now you share it because the people in your life know your heart, and they're going to learn my heart through this. So this morning, I'm going to share with you what chokes me up every time I watch it. And I'm just going to let the Lord bless you like He blessed me. So I'm not sure how many of you struggle with this. I'm going to guess there's a whole lot of you because there is nothing new under the sun that the enemy messes around with us, right? I just know it. And we don't like to admit it to people because we're worried about what they'll say. Sometimes we wonder if something's wrong with us. Let's just be real honest. But how many days do we have? Some are up here, the next year way down here, and all over the place. And we blame it on hormones, blame it on a billion things. But I'm not even going to go to what it is. I'm just going to say right now, it is. And today, one of those days. Tearing up in a video to a friend this morning about something yesterday. I was good with it. So I'm watching this video today, and it's a video of these Wisconsin farmers and their Brussels sprouts. And I'm just going to speak into you what the Lord spoke into my heart. Did you know? Did you know that Brussels sprouts are first grown in a pot inside? They're planted indoors where it's nice and warm and comfortable. But when it's time for them to get the sweetest, to get the flavor into their life, they are transplanted outdoors where they will undergo the harshest winter because it is when it gets hardest and then it thaws. And then it gets hardest and then it thaws in their life, that the sweetness that was a part of what they were going to be, what people want from them, comes from the freezing and the thawing, and the freezing and the thawing. And it is not until they've gone through the freeze that what they are can fully be tasted and fully appreciated. This life, these journeys, these things we pass through as I sit here writing a note to the girl I met in college who was my maid of honor, who is now fighting cancer. This life, we walk through some hard things. Not because God walked us there, but because he will walk with us, and because his word is powerful and his heart is even more so. But we walk through them, you guys, and I'm learning the older I get, the more I walk through, that some of the sweetest flavors in our life, some of the sweetest things meant to be tasted by those that God puts into our life, come through the freezing and the thawing. In the times of winter that we feel like nothing is growing, sometimes we're a Brussels sprout. So, I may not eat them, but I'm kind of thinking of I'm like them. I'm like them. Are you? Hope that encourages your heart this morning like it did mine. And maybe I'll have something original tomorrow. Or maybe not.